All right, let's go on to letter E. In letter E, we have a similar problem. We're going to learn something from this one too. 2x squared plus 6x equals negative 6. Okay, first thing I'm going to do in this one, I notice I put a 5 there. I'm going to divide everything by 2 to get my leading coefficient to be a 1. There we go. So this becomes a 3. This becomes a 3. Then my next step is to take that 3, divide it by 2, and square it. So it's going to be x squared plus 3x plus 3 over 2 squared. What's 3 over 2 squared? I can't evaluate 3 over 2 any further, but I can square the top, 9, square the bottom, 4, and that gets rid of the squared on the outside because I squared the top and I squared the bottom. So it's x squared plus 3x plus 9 fourths equals negative 3 plus 9 fourths. All right, let's write this out in its perfect square trinomial form. So it's going to be x plus 3 halves squared. Wait a second, is x plus 3 halves going to turn into, when I FOIL it, is it going to turn into x squared plus 3x plus 9 fourths? Well, let's just figure that out here. It's going to be x times x times 3 halves plus x times 3 halves. That's going to be, let's see, 3 halves x plus 3 halves x is 6 halves x. Oh, that's 3x. And then times 9 fourths. So that was the correct way to complete the square. Now we're going to say that that equals, let's see, 3 is negative 3 is negative 12 fourths plus 9 fourths is going to be negative 5 fourths. Okay, negative 12 fourths plus 9 fourths is negative 5 fourths. The next thing that we need to do is take the square root of both sides. But wait, there's a problem. Because when I take the square root of both sides of this, I can do the square root on the right. So I get on the left side, I get on the left side x plus 3 halves equals the square root of negative 5 fourths, though. I can't do the square root of a negative. If I end up with the square root of negative on the other side, there's no solution because I cannot take the square root of a negative. All right, and then finally, letter F. The base of a parallelogram is 8 centimeters more than its height. If the total area of the parallelogram is 20 square centimeters, what are the dimensions? So for this one, you need to know that the area of a parallelogram is just base times height, okay? So for this one, what we're going to be doing, the base of a parallelogram is 8 centimeters more than its height. So it's going to be h times h plus 8 equals 20. Now I can make this a little bit easy. It's going to be h squared. Let's distribute this plus 8h equals 20. But wait a second. I can complete the square here. So to complete the square, I'm going to say that this is plus 8 over 2 squared. Well, 8 over 2 squared is just 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, so I'm just going to write 16 over here. But if I add 16 to the left to make this still the same, I need to add 16 to the right. I'm liking the way this is shaping up because this is just going to turn into, if I look at this, h plus 4 squared on the left. And then on the right equals 36. I'm going to take the square root of both sides of this. So the square root of h plus 4 squared, square root of 36. What I get is h plus 4 equals 6, or h plus 4 equals negative 6 when I take the square root. This first one is going to give me an h equal to 2 when I subtract 4 from both sides, or the height could be h equals negative 10, but that doesn't make sense because I can't have a negative height. So the height is 2. That means that my dimensions are h equals 2, and the base equals 8 centimeters more than that, 10. So let's just make sure that that's right. Height of 2, base of 10. There we go. And that is how you work completing the square problems.